So you burst through the door, right? That was what happened, and so suddenly you can now see in here. And further back, in the back of the room, where you probably can't see, hold on, shift ping, did that work?
No.
Weird. Why the shift ping not work?
Can you see mine?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so
shift ping not working. Okay, is it?
Have you got the right selection tool?
Yeah, I believe so. It's moving the screen for me, but it's not moving it for you. In any case, if you scroll forward, that's how far you can see. So what you're looking at in this room is some markings on the floor that seem to be made in some kind of red ink or paint. There are cracks in the floor where the wind is howling through and whistling up. You don't want to fall on those cracks. They are deep holes. They lead to rubble and falling damage.
These ones here.
For example, yes, that one. There is a bench over here where I'm pinging now in red.
That's probably why I can't see it, because your ping's black and I still see black on my
ping is red, and for some reason my ping is not coming up on your screen.
For some reason my ping is black, but I've got purple as my color.
Yay for roll 20. Okay, well, scroll over to the right a little bit, please, Jordan, if you will.
Certainly. Hold on. Just can't go any further.
Right-click, drag it to the right. Or drag it to the left, I should say. That's probably the problem.
I can only drag up unless I zoom in.
Okay, so can you get to the far right wall?
That's as far as I can get.
That's the left wall. I'm talking about the other wall.
Oh, the other wall. Hold on, you know what I also need to do? Probably that.
Right. Right, okay, so you can see the bench over there on the side, and on it there are a number of goblets. Not unlike the goblets in the previous room. Now, further up, you can see a yellow edged square or rectangle. That is a mat on the floor, and on one edge of it sits a stone table. The stone table is covered with all kinds of arcana and runes and stuff, and there sits on it a large red object, which is a orb. Behind, on the wall, more red arcana sigils and runes and so forth. And there is a mage sitting on a stool right there. Now, across from that mage is another mage, a second one, standing close to another door or exit on the far side of the room. Which, yes, where you're pinging is where I was pinging, yes. I don't know why I can't see my own pings. That's fucking bizarre.
We can't see your ping either, so that's very bizarre.
So, the very first thing that happens as the door bursts open is that the mage stands up from his location on the chair, and using his staff, he raises it up as an arcane focus, and he casts Sleep. And miraculously and without a saving throw, our dear friend, what's her name, Vespera, our player character who's not here right now but will be here in perhaps an hour, falls asleep, boof, crashing to the floor. There goes your healer. So,
I see this, and I cast Charm Person on the mage that just did that.
Okay, well, as far as I recall, the very first thing after that was Barry's character was storming in. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll for initiative. I see Rokan has already rolled an initiative roll today, so that's already inhabited. What's the word? Not inhabited, but yes.
19.
Populated.
We're 22.
Okay, and Vespera, I'm going to just roll for her anyway, because I can.
I got a 14 for my initiative roll.
Thank you. Okay, so Vespera can have a 17. When and if she wakes up. All right.
Should have been an elf.
Rokan, as it happens, you are at the top of the initiative. So what are you doing? Besides making a perception check, everybody's going to be making a perception check.
$16 for perception.
Okay.
Dirty 20 for me.
Wow.
And a 15 for Rokan.
And an Alcas was a 13. Okay, cool. All right, well, what you notice, besides all the cups and things sitting around, you see a number of books and other materials, scrolls piled up behind things. You see a large ledger with lines written out in it. From where you are, you can see that these two mages seem to be quite young, surprisingly young. In fact, Alexander, you suspect one of them may not even be as old as 16.
Young wizards, eh?
Yes. Okay, so Rokan, it's your turn. What would you like to do? You are on mute. Press to hold. Hold to press. Hold to
I
talk.
am going to charge at the one holding his staff out, about to say something.
Okay, so if you can see the screen, Barry.
Yeah, I can.
Let's move forward. Okay, so you're going to make a beeline for that guy. Now he's behind a stone table on the other side of that mat.
Yeah.
You're going to charge over the mat, over the stone table, and go directly for him.
Yep,
Okay, can I get you to make a dexterity saving throw?
you can.
Because when you step on that mat, something happens.
It's an 18.
It's an 18. Okay, well, what happens is the mat falls away, revealing a hole where Rokan... Now, what did you get? An 18, did you say?
18. 1-8.
Okay, so let's just have a look at the movement and stuff here. Distances and so on. I need my measuring tool. Okay, Rokan to that guy. 85 feet. Now you can use your cat's grace to double your movement. Yeah?
Cat's Grace?
Yep.
I will.
Orc, but it's adrenaline rush.
You're thinking about Adrenaline's Rush, not Cat's Grace, because that's the Tabashi.
Yeah, cat's
Yeah.
grace is a Tabashi character, racial trait.
And we've got Rokan here tonight. Not
Rokan.
Storm.
Oh my god, you're quite right. What the fuck am I talking about? Okay, yes.
He still has the same ability, it's fine.
He's got the
Does
same
that-
ability?
Does that mean you drop a fridge on yourself?
Yes, it does mean that, almost. Although I didn't do anything that was out of canon lore. Okay, so Rokan, what are you using? It's not Cat's Grace. What is it then?
I'm going to use whatever can
it's a-
get... Hey?
Adrenaline rush, you can use dash as a bonus action. You can use this trait a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you gain temporary hit points equal to your proficiency bonus when you use
I'll
it.
do that.
Alright, so you gain +2 temporary hit points. You dash forward 60 feet, which is to here. You get to the edge, and basically that's when the mat falls away. You make a dexterity saving throw, which means you got an 18 on your save. So I'm going to put you here. Now that's your bonus action. You could also, if you wanted to get more movement, cast Zephyr Strike to get all the way to him. If you have any spell slots left, I don't know if you do.
Do I have any left?
No, you don't.
No spell slots. Okay, so that's where you are. You're stuck there. What's in your hands?
My
Axes?
axes. I'll throw my axes at him.
You can do that for sure. Okay, so let's roll to hit with his 2 axes, please.
Certainly, the first one is a 22 to hit.
22 is going to hit.
Excellent. So that is going to be 4 points of damage.
4 points of
And-
damage.
4 points of damage. Then the next one is a 19 to hit. 23 to hit, sorry.
That hits.
And that is going to be... clear the screen. There's going to be 5 points of damage.
Wow. Okay. Cool. Great work. Very good, Rokan. The mage at that point, now that it is his turn, he casts mage armor on himself as his action, and then he stands up from the chair. Well, he's already stood up. He positions himself more directly behind the table, taking half cover from the table, the stone table. And he calls out to the other guy. He says, "Thagramom, get behind the door. Send a message. Fire the stones. Tell Killian Hazara, if I die, don't let them free the prisoner."
Can I do a free action to say you shouldn't have said that out loud?
You can if you want. It doesn't have to be a reaction. You can talk somewhat freely during combat. Now, where's our little thingy? Here we go. Okay, so that's his turn. Vespera's on the floor, so she doesn't do anything. Alexander, it's your turn.
I'm gonna, if I can, cast Charm on this guy. Not that guy. This guy.
Which guy? That guy. Okay, you're going to cast
That guy.
Charm Person on him. Alright, so he's
Yeah.
making a Wisdom save.
Yes, he is.
Okay, is he in range of Charm Person?
That is a very good question. What is Charm Person? Because I don't have that as a spell. I only have it as a thing on. Thing on the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I won't be able to do it.
Okay, you can move and then cast it. You can move like 30 feet, right? I mean, that's...
Yeah, I can move 30 feet. Hold on.
I don't know what the range is on Charm Person, but...
It's 30 feet, so I probably won't even be able to do it if I move.
What's the range on Charm Person?
30 feet.
Oh, it is 30 feet. Okay, so yeah, you could dash in to cast it.
Yeah, I think I might do that actually. So 30 feet to there, and then dash for another 30 feet. So yeah.
All right, cool. So you've dashed in. Excellent.
Now because this is from the staff, I'm going to use one of its charges. Would that
Yeah.
count as an action?
That does count as an action. Yes.
Okay, cool. So I end my turn there.
Okay, cool. So what did you use as the action on the staff?
I haven't used an action, so I've used my movement and my bonus action.
Okay.
Is it bonus action to dash?
If you're a rogue, it is.
And then it's my action to
That
dash.
was your action. Okay, cool. And only certain types of rogue too, as far as I recall. Okay,
believe so, yeah.
cool. So you are there. Excellent. Alcas, it is your turn. You have 2 hit points right now.
Good berry.
That's not going to do that much. I'm going to nudge the sleeping Vespera with my foot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Come on, wake up, lazy. And
She
then
doesn't move. Of course.
move. 30 feet forward and hold the dodge action and just yell across the room, "Surrender now and you might live."
Okay, would you like to make an intimidation check, please?
I would. That is a 14.
14. Okay. Now, at this point, whose turn is this? That's Alcas. Okay, our Initiative goes back to Rokan.
Okay. Okay, I will.
Do I not get it roll?
Why are you not in the initiative? What the fuck?
I rolled a 22.
Rokan.
Well, it was a 19 plus for 22.
Wait a minute. Let me just check the. Let me just check what's going on with the characters in here. This is a bit weird. Aha. Alright. Let's try this again. I had to adjust the because I made the encounter before you were in the game. So it's kind of an old encounter, and that's why it hadn't updated with you in it.
That makes sense.
Okay, so you rolled a 20 something?
I'll roll back up. It was a 22.
A 22.
I can re-roll if you want.
No, that's fine. I'm going to get everybody's initiative again, though, because I have to start the encounter over.
Okay, including my initiative roll?
No, yours is fine.
Okay.
Everybody else's. Alexander?
Mine was a 14.
14. Alcas?
I think it was a 13?
13.
Rokan
was like a 20 or something, wasn't he?
Yes, he was 20.
He was a 20.
Yep. Vespera was I gave her a 17. That's right, okay. Cool, alright, so she's on the ground having a nap. Alexander, who did we leave off with? Whose was the last turn? Just got up to Rokan's turn, didn't it?
Yep.
And yeah.
Oh my god.
No, last turn was Alcas because he moved and then held the dodge action.
That's right, yeah.
Alright. Okay, so in which case, now it's your turn, El Dalmador.
Okay. So I'm just gonna basically sort of do the same. So I'll move up to Alcas, so I can actually see the map, kind of. Can Jordan, sorry, out of character, can you ping the one near the door for me? Okay, right there, thank you. So, okay, well within view. I will roll longbow to hit.
Okay.
That's got a minimum of 150, so that's definitely in range.
Sure, definitely. Yep.
Okay, that is a 16.
16 to hit. That hits.
Cool, and we have a 6 damage.
Okay, 6 points of damage. He looks a bit hurt. He's not happy. He's not happy at all.
That's cool.
Rokan, it's your turn next. Aldalmador, have you got any other actions, bonus actions, movement, flavor, or dialogue that you'd like to add?
Yes, please. Can I use Mask of the Wild to hide after firing my bow?
Mask of the Wild to hide. Yes, you can make a stealth check. No, wait a minute. What are you hiding behind? Because Mask of the Wild works for natural areas and things particularly. It doesn't work inside so well.
Oh yeah, when you're only lightly obscured. True. Let's have a look at the. Where's my map gone? Sorry.
What would you claim to be obscured behind?
Alcas.
Not gonna let that happen.
No. I'll just attempt to hide normally.
I'll tell you what you could hide behind is possibly a tapestry that's hanging near the wall or something like that.
Not near the wall.
Or you could move into this location here, by this bookshelf.
Okay.
My
yeah, we'll go with that.
My ping's working now.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Weird, isn't it?
You could try hide behind Alcas as well, but Alcas is holding the dodge action, so if he dodges, you're just going to get hit.
Yeah, true. No,
True.
Yeah, so I've already moved though, so I can't really move over there unless I use the bonus action to dash over there.
Fair enough. Okay, so you're just going to stand here. You probably can't hide there.
Yeah, no, I'll just stand.
Alright, cool. Is that the end of your turn, Aldalmador?
Yes, it is.
Alright then. Alright, let me see something here. What do we got? This is 15 feet. Dex save. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10. 15, 20. The wizard jumps up on the table, maneuvers himself to something approximating this position, and casts Burning Hands as effectively as he can on Rokan and Alexander. This 15-foot blast of fire comes out of his hands towards you. And you two are going to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
That was 5,
That is a fail.
and that was an 11.
That is also a fail, so you're both going to take full damage from burning flames. Burning hands, rather. Okay, so enjoy. How many hit points do you guys got?
You'll find out when I say that I'm unconscious.
Not enough.
Not enough.
Not enough.
Oh, fuck. I hate the sound of so many dice rolling.
So that's 9 hit points.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. It's not okay.
Alexander, you are down to what?
I am down to 5.
Okay, and Rokan?
He is down to 11.
Okay, cool. Alright, so that's what he does. Vespera is still on the ground having a nap. Alexander Cordana, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to cast Charm on that guy.
Charm on him. Okay, cool. So he's making a wisdom save?
Yes, he is.
Alright. Oh, you wouldn't believe what I just rolled.
Oh,
A
don't.
natural 20, isn't it?
A natural 20.
Ugh.
Fucking
A
fucker.
natural 20.
I
So,
even crossed my fingers for Alexander.
oh, man.
You double crossed them, so it's kind of counteracting the crossing.
They were double-crossed.
I forgot about that. I
Right.
fucked up.
Okay, so Alexander, is that the end of your turn? You got any other actions, bonus actions, movement, flavor, dialogue, etc., etc.?
I free action cry and just yeah.
It is a
Go.
free action to cry. We must
And
remember
I
that.
just say to myself,
Fuck. Alright. Alcas, it's your turn.
Cool. I am going to.
what about Rokan's turn?
Actually, yeah.
Rokan's turn. Rokan comes up briefly, shortly after you. Yeah, don't worry about Rokan's turn. It's under control.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to move 30 feet up to Alexander
All right.
and attempt to snatch the staff from him.
Okay. So you're going to try and snatch the staff from Alexander. Okay. So Alexander's not probably very aware this is about to happen. Because, combat and everything. And he's probably expecting teamwork. So when you come zooming over behind him and try and snatch the staff, I'm going to give you advantage, especially because you happen to be a rogue, and him disadvantage on an athletics check. Contested.
This will be fun.
21.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yep.
so
Staff gone.
staff snatched out of Alexander's hands. Okay, fine.
And then I'm just going to call out to the wizards. This evil thing is what brought us here.
As you're doing
Take
that,
it and let us leave.
as you're doing that, Alcas, can you make a wisdom save?
That
Here we
is
go.
a 15.
15, okay. You take 1 point of psychic damage.
Oh,
There goes half my health.
no.
It's like being a first level character right now.
You
But
evil
yeah.
mastermind.
In D&D.
Essentially, I'm offering the staff to the wizards as like a bribe to let us just leave.
Okay.
Not
Can you
very,
make
not
can
very
you,
barbarianish of you.
can you make a perception check?
16.
16. They look confused. They look confused. One of them, okay, so first of all, okay, at this point, let's clear this up. This guy has left the room, so he leaves out through the door over there. Yeah. And you hear him disappear doing some stuff further away. You don't know what he's doing. If you're paying attention, if you've got high perception rolls, you might notice the light change through the wall down here. I don't know whether you can see through there. Some of you might be able to.
I can just see like a little like line.
Right. So you see him move through there, and
Yep.
he moves past. Okay, so that's what he's doing. Alcas has had his turn. Eldalmador, it's your turn next.
Okay. First off, oh, that's the wrong one. Actually, no, I need that. I need to know exactly how far. Cool. So I will pop up just behind Alcas, and literally like, what are you doing?
All right. So
This-
that's. You gonna do anything while you're doing that? Are you firing a short bow or a long bow or something while you're moving
Yeah,
around?
I was going to fire my longbow. I wanted to ask what the hell was he trying to pull there?
Okay. So you've come in between or next to Alcas, okay, and you're going to fire your longbow at the wizard that you can see?
Yes.
Very well. Roll to hit, please.
It's a 10.
That's a total of 10?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. That's sadly a miss. The arrow flies past Rokan, past the wizard, clatters against the tapestry in the background and falls to the floor. Okay, so that's all very sad. At that point, it is Rokan's turn. Rokan, what would you like to do? You have 11 hit points, which is considerably more than the rest of your team by the looks of things at
Right,
a glance.
I'm
Smack
gonna-
the shit out of it.
I'm gonna grab the wizard and throw him down the gap.
You're going to grab the wizard and throw him down the gap.
Yep.
Clever.
Alright, so this is basically a grapple check. So
Yeah.
you're going to make I'm going to make you make a to hit roll with an unarmed strike, please. If you could do that for me, Jordan.
15.
15. Sadly, your grip keeps sliding off his mage armor. It somehow keeps repelling your hands when you touch it. It's kind of, you know how in Star Trek when a torpedo hits a starship and its shields are up, and for a moment you can see the shield.
Yes.
It's kind of like
Yes,
that.
I know.
It's like.
I can't do anything else then, can I?
Well, that's your attack. Yeah, pretty
That's it.
much.
Yeah.
Unless you have a photon punch.
Right. Okay, so that's Rokan's turn. The spellcaster, who remains in the same position as where he was, with you in front and everybody else. Oh, let's see, how far away is that?
He yells out to the other two, "You two go and save the prisoners."
I'm going to have all four of you roll dexterity saving throws, please.
No, for God,
Natural 20.
Nice.
I got an 8.
Natural 20 for a 25.
Really? So two natural 20s.
Alcas and I failed, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, that's an 11 for Hellcast.
All right, so you guys. Okay, so the total damage is 7 hit points from Burning Hands that hits all of you because you all decided to stand exactly where he fired the last Burning Hands. But okay. So he's hit you pretty much with that. So those of you that saved take half of 7, which I assume puts Alcas on the ground.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else unconscious with a full 7 hit points of damage?
No, I was at full HP,
You were
so
at full?
I'm down to 10.
You're down to 10. Rokan, anybody that's saved takes half damage, so half of 7 is going to be rounded down to 3.
Yeah,
So
cool.
Rokan takes 3.
I take 3.
You take 3. All right, very good. At which point, Vespera, it's her turn. She's laying there having death saves in the background right now. We won't talk about that. Alexander, it's your turn. You're at 2 hit points, I see, right now.
I am, yes.
Yep.
I'm going to cast Magic Missile on this spellcaster.
All right.
So that is 2 points of damage. Come on, be nice. 3 points of damage. 5 points of damage. So that is
10.
10
8 points of damage.
8 points of damage?
8 points of damage.
You sure it's 8?
I'm pretty sure it's 8, unless my math's wrong.
I counted 10 as well. Hang on. Magic Missile 2 plus 3 plus 5. 5, 6, 7,
that's
8,
10.
9,
Yeah,
10.
sorry. 10 points of damage.
Okay, so how do you kill him?
Yeah. As these magic missiles come out of my hand, they are black balls of just death, and they just come shooting at his face.
Just tearing him up.
Just tearing him up.
All right.
And as we're now thing, I just say Barachiel Thor, and the staff comes back, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. You telekinetically just rip it out of Alcas's hands, and it flies back to you. And you catch it.
I mean, he's unconscious. I could have just grabbed it, but it's so much cooler just going.
That's true. Yeah.
Flying into my hand. But now I've used a charge, so I've only got one charge left.
That is true. Okay, so that wizard here is dead. I could put a bloodstain down for you, but that seems overkill right now. So Alcas, I'm not sure if you missed it or not, but
no, I heard.
You heard it. Okay, cool.
Yep.
And with that, I also put my two good berries. I take one good berry and I put one in Alcas's mouth and kind of chew his mouth for him.
Only we could have a short rest.
What?
Well, that's a good question though, because you're at -7, aren't you?
Here, by the way, is a window. If I didn't mention,
I'm 10 of 17.
This is a window, by the way, just so you know. It sticks out very slightly from the wall with a little bit of a, trim on the edges of it. Brickwork, elven brickwork from centuries past.
With that, I go over centuries past. It's a window.
All right.
I go over to Vespera and.
Right, well, Vespera's probably about here right now. And Fio's on her back. Both, they're covering each other. But yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we take a short rest.
Yeah. If we can, I'm definitely down for a short rest.
No, we can't.
Why not?
Because
one of them is going to kill the prisoners.
Kill the prisoners and also get back up. I don't think hanging around is a good idea until we at least see where we are.
All right. Well, who out of us has the most? That myself and Rokan.
Rokan is gonna head in after him once he knows the other guy isn't around.
Yeah, I'll follow since I've got pretty much more health points as well.
I'll grab my X's on the way through if I can. Because they were in the other guy that died.
Yeah, they're still in the other guy that died, so...
Yep.
Alright. Well, at that moment... okay, so you guys are going up there. You see the other wizard. Well, you can make perception checks as you step into the room if you like. You want to step in?
That's a 5 for Rokan.
That's a 18 plus 4 for 22 for me.
22 for you. Wow. Okay. Cool. Let me make sure that I did take the door out of that space. Did I? That's the problem. Okay, so now you should be able to see in there. Haha.
Barely.
Yeah, it's all I can see is the square that you can see.
Right.
If I actually go into the room, I see the room, but all I can see at where we are right now is a square.
Right. So that seems to be a chest that you're looking at, in the corner. It's quite a big chest. It has big steel bands wrapped around it. It has kind of the Barachiel red covering on top of it as well.
Can I go in and do an investigation check on it?
Do an investigation check? Yes, you can make an investigation check of it if you want.
Do you want me to move up to it first?
Yeah, sure.
Investigation is a 14.
A 14, okay. While you're making an investigation check, at that precise moment,
just be aware. I don't know if this is planned or not, but
yeah.
Moving up to the chest, sorry, out of character. Moving up to the chest, I can actually see all of the inside map now.
Right, exactly. You should be able to. So,
okay, cool. Just checking.
What's your armor class, Aldomador?
14.
Okay, so a firebolt comes flying from down the other end of the corridor, the other end of that room, behind you, hitting you in the back. The firebolt does dooby. I thought I knew the answer to that. (1d10) fire damage. Oh, okay. 4 points of fire damage, Aldomador.
That's better than nothing. Still alive.
Okay, and you can see down here.
Yeah, I can.
That's where you're being fired upon from.
I see lots of stuff that is very concerning.
Should be. Okay, so Aldomador, that's the end of your turn? Sorry, it's not your turn anyway.
It's not turn, no, just an investigation check.
Yep, okay, so you're doing the investigation check. What did you roll on that?
That was a... What did I roll? 14, that's right.
14. What you notice is that the chest is wrapped in chains, and it's chained to the wall with a big O-ring chaining it to the wall, right down in the base of the wall, tightly. So it would be very hard to steal it or move it anywhere. Anyway, you've been hit in the back with a firebolt. You turn quickly and you notice everything that you've seen around you. Alexander, it's your turn. I see you are at 3 hit points. What would you like to do?
I am going to move to here to gain cover into that area so I can see. That's all I can do. That's all I'm going to do.
Okay, so you have moved.
I pretty much moved to the other side of the wall.
Other side of the door, other side of the
Yeah.
wall. Okay, cool. I see you. All right. So you've got a bit of a peek into the floor, and on the floor you can see there's some sort of magic square has been traced out in the narrow bit of light that you can see, and from there you can see the stains of blood within cast upon the magic square, and a large some kind of ceremonial sacrifice business going on.
Yeah,
I'm
cool.
not sure what. Okay, so that's your turn, Alexander, just like that. Alright, Rokan, it's your turn. You've got 8 hit points, I see. It's down from 18.
I'm in pursuit of this wizard dude.
Alright, so...
I got my bow and arrow on.
Alright, so would you like to move out to see down the corridor or down in the direction?
Yeah.
Alright, let's pull you out here. Alright, and we can say, for the sake of the audience who might be watching this, I'll put your character where they can see it. There you go. But you can see all the way down here, which allows you to, in fact, just for a minute, we'll remember where Alexander is, but just for the sake of everybody else.
It's very exciting. You have to see this.
You can see something more like this.
Okay.
I don't know if Alexander, if you can scroll that page over at all on the map.
I can. Hold on.
I'll fire at the wizard when my turn comes.
Right. Okay, so yes, you've popped out from the door from here. You got to the edge of the thing. Alexander is right on top of you. That's right, because of the sight lines. Okay. And you're going to fire an arrow at this guy. So let's roll to hit, please.
Yeah.
Longbow for...
An 11.
An 11. Let me see. There is a very small possibility. No, sadly, that does not hit. Rokan, your arrow flies past him as he pulls back into his little bit of cover that he's using over there. Alcas, you've got 1 hit point, I see. What would you like to do, buddy?
Alcas is going to hold the dodge action, but he's going to move up and peek around this corner.
All right.
So he can see down, and he's going to...
I'm just going to use Alexander as a light source.
Just have a look at this here to see if he can notice anything. Is this a...
That is a cage.
Cage?
It is a cage. It is hanging from the ceiling over the edge of basically where the floor has collapsed away, and there's just rubble and vines and shit there. A lot of trash surrounding that area, and yes, there's a cage, and inside that cage there is a figure with pale skin and long braided hair, wearing some sort of leather armor outfit with studs and blades.
Okay, seeing this, Alcas is just going to duck back.
Alright.
To make sure he doesn't get a random firebolt thrown at him.
Okay, so did I get perception checks from everybody recently?
You got one. You got one from me when we entered
Right.
entered the door with the
Alright.
chest.
I might get a new perception check for everybody.
Okay. That is a natural
19.
20 for a 24.
Alright. Natural 20 for a 24.
A 10 and an 18 for Rokan.
Alright.
Technically, I don't really see much because I'm still out of the room.
Yeah, that makes sense. This is more of a question of what you might hear, though. Rokan, so that's an 18 for your perception. Delmador 24. Alcas 19. Alex 10. So yeah, that does make sense. Okay. You hear this young voice hiding behind this large shelf, speaking to himself to all intents and purposes, and he's holding something. And he's saying, but Master, they're here now. I don't know what to do. What do you mean? I'm not sure if I can do that. Oh my God, I've run out of words.
Even though I don't hear anything.
Right, now, at that point, Alcas, you've moved. You haven't done anything besides moving at this point? You
Just
popped
holding
in
that
and
dodge action.
Holding the dodge action. Okay, Vesper is unconscious. Okay, so at that point...
Me?
Who's nearest right now would be Rokan, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Rokan, make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Come on,
Roll
dice.
through.
Another fucking dice. That's a 6.
That's a 6. Rokan is suddenly paralyzed by hold person as the wizard steps out from the side across the other side of the magic square on the ground. So Rokan is frozen in place for a turn. I think you get a saving throw on your next turn.
Yay.
Alexander Cordana.
I move from where I am, so that's out here. I move into the room to about here,
All right.
and I cast.
Come to be with me.
And I cast
Your way.
magic missile.
Honey, I'm playing. Would you mind?
Okay. So you're going to cast magic missile.
That's 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage.
3 points of damage.
Barry, I put you on press to
2
talk, okay? So just
Two
remember
points
that.
of damage.
How many did you say?
5, 3, 2.
5, 3, 2.
5, 3, 2.
For 10 or 8 if you're Jordan.
It's a 2. It's a 10. It's 10 points of damage.
Okay, very good. Okay, so Rokan, you're making a saving throw. This time, another wisdom save.
Oh yeah, because he's charmed. Whoops.
That's a 5.
That is a fail. Rokan is still charmed, still held person. Alcas, it's your turn.
Are you sure?
Uh,
I haven't had a turn since I got hit with the firebolt.
you haven't? What
You
the
know he hasn't.
fuck is going on? Just reload the encounter. It's Rokan, Vespera.
Probably once again because this was made before I was brought in.
Yeah, hold on, let me fix this.
Sorry for
guys.
fucking up your system.
No, it's my own
No, it's-
fault. I didn't check this earlier, and I should have. It's easy to forget. Believe me. Okay, so it's just reloading this now. Resume. Okay, and because I'm resuming the encounter, I have to get all your initiatives again. Why don't you just roll them again?
Alright.
Yeah, cool.
7. I'm last. Oh no, I'm not. Alcus is.
That's 19 for me. And a 13 for Rokan.
7 for Rokan.
No, 7 for our Dumbledore, 13 for Rokan, 5 for Alcas, and 19 for Alexander.
13. Sorry, Alcas was a what?
5.
5. Okay, cool. Alright. Excellent. So who had their turn last?
Rokan for the saving throw.
Right, okay, so in this new initiative order, Alcas, you're next. Because you're
okay.
last. I was on Rokan, so I'm just moving through the bottom of the initiative, not from the top, so don't worry.
I think, I think El Dalmadors should have a turn here as well. Because my last one was peeking around the corner and he hasn't had a turn since then.
Okay, let's do that.
Again, fucked up the system. My bad.
But it's going to break the initiative order again, so I'm going to have to fix it again in a second because we just re-rolled our initiative.
Just have a turn, I
mean,
guess.
Just have a turn. We don't want to re-roll again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Throw your turn in there, El Dalmador.
What?
What are you doing, El Dalmador?
Oh, I was gonna fire my bow at it.
Okay, roll to hit, please.
Okay. That's an 18. That's definitely got a hit.
18 does hit.
Q, and that is 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay, wow. Alright, at that point, the mage pulls out a potion and starts glugging it quickly.
Of course he does. This is why you don't hire peons.
Right. Some of his wounds immediately disappear, remarkably. As that's happening. Alexander, it's your turn.
I cast my final magic missile item.
Magic missile? Okay.
Magic missile, yeah. So that is
11?
11 points of damage.
Alright, nice.
What's that all max hits?
No.
No.
Ah,
Vespera is asleep. El Dalmador, it's your turn again.
okay. Then first off, just to make it
Just
so I
take
can actually hit it.
Yeah.
I'll just move out a little bit and then once again fire me bow.
Alright, roll to hit.
Same shit, different day. 21
That hits.
and 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. 7 points of damage. How do you kill him?
I just fire one swift arrow right through the eyes.
Alright. He collapses to the floor, grasping the bookcase for a moment, and then slips to the ground, dropping a little stone out of his hand, a pebble, and it goes tap, 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 tap across the floor. You're out of initiative.
Can I go and investigate the pebble?
You can. You pick it up and look at it. It has some funny squiggly, swirly markings and arcana inscribed into it.
Could I do an arcana check?
You can.
24.
24. It says something about 24 words or less the sender shall send to its pair.
What?
Do I hear? Oh, can I go over and see the stone?
You where were you when he dropped the stone?
I was where I am now, so
Right,
yeah.
you were there. You can make a perception check. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello. That is an 18.
Vespera, you wake up.
Excellent. One sec.
About time.
Who's the sage person?
Who's the sage mercy?
Hold on. I'm changing everything. Is my voice okay?
Yes.
Your voice
Your
is-
voice is fine, yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Well, your volume's fine, but your voice, I don't know. We can't fix that.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
trash. I can't help it.
Yeah. Welcome anyway. So
How to kick a woman when she's down.
Vespera's woken up.
Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough then.
All right. So what do you guys want to do? You're out of
So I got an
combat.
18.
You're
Oh,
at
yeah.
16.
He's
So-
coming over to help me with this 24 words or whatever.
Right, so Alexander, you did see the stone drop to the floor. You see El Domador pick it up and look at it quizzically, not truly understanding what it is. So from there, you're still, I don't know, looks like about 10, 20, 35 odd feet away from this. El Domador, you will have had to have moved to here. to
Oh,
do
yes.
this,
Yeah,
by the
sorry.
way.
Of course.
Yep.
Yeah, so I make my way over to him,
All right.
and I look at the stone. Can I make a history check?
I'm holding it out in my hands, so it's visible.
You can make an
Hey,
Arcana
everyone.
check.
What did I
Hello.
miss out on? I had a great sleep. Why was I sleeping?
Aren't you in the other room? So we're going like, what?
No, I went through the room.
Are you on
Okay.
roll? Yeah, you are. I see you're on roll 20. Okay.
Alex, you need to roll for something. What was that again, Russell?
Alex, you've moved over there. You can make an Arcana check, Alex.
Checks.
I turn around and say, hi, Vespera.
I got a 9.
You have no
Got some
idea.
words on
It looks like some kind of token or fetish or something. You don't know.
Can I make an investigation check to see if there's anything else written on the stone?
I think at this point you've pretty much investigated the stone.
Yeah. I
Right.
tend to agree.
Can I ask a question? What happened with like all the dread, all the apathy? Are we still feeling the negative effects? Because I've been trying to tell everyone that. They've
Yes,
forgotten.
they should be feeling that. Yes.
There we go.
I wasn't too sure, out of character, I wasn't too sure, and we had a lot of problem, as you might have known, with the initiative bullshit, that it was just at the point I don't want to cause more thinking while that shit's going on.
Anyway, okay, so combat is over, so we don't need to worry about that anymore.
Mhm.
You're in this room. What are you doing is what I want to know.
Alcas is going up to this chest that's all chained up and chained to the wall and everything,
Yeah.
and having a look at it, pulling out his thieves' tools and seeing what he can do.
Okay.
Can I ask one before he does that? One question. Out of character, obviously. Would El Domador, because he's new with the group, have any fucking clue what this 24 words of less would be?
No.
And if he does, would that be a history check or something like that, or
No, it's an Arcana check and you failed it, so no.
how did I fail on a 24?
You rolled a 24 on an Arcana check?
Yes,
On this item?
yes.
Well, I told you what it said.
Yeah, 24 words of less or
That's
something
right.
like
That's
that.
what I told
Okay,
you.
I just didn't know if that was in the story or not.
Yeah, no, that's what I told you. That's the information that you got from me.
Cool,
Don't
man.
argue
should,
with me about it. I'll kill your character.
maybe you should go through and read some more spells.
Yep. Okay, so
Yeah,
you're
Okay,
investigating.
you do yours. Yeah.
Now, just in case anything happens, I'll get you to roll for initiative, guys. Just
Okay.
a random possibility that it could happen. Sometimes these things do happen.
19.
Okay, 19.
Don't forget we have disadvantage.
You have a disadvantage. That is true. Well, we haven't been playing that, and because you weren't around, it wasn't really fair to play that.
Well, I'm around now.
You're around now.
Yeah.
Can you go back to being on the floor sleepy, please?
So
No.
with Vespera comes Despera.
So do we
Yes.
re-roll again with disadvantage this time?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
disadvantage is fine.
I
Five.
I
for
use
Elkas.
one of my sorcery points and cast sleep on her.
Okay. So
I
Aldamador,
got it.
what's your advantage? Sorry, your advantage. Your initiative now.
Disadvantage 13.
13. Okay. Alcas.
5.
5. Alexander.
5.
Alexander is a 5. Rokan.
7.
7. And Vespera.
8. Wow, we're doing wonderful.
Okay, cool. Oh my god. Sorry, Rokan again.
7.
7 and Vespera.
You
was
wanted disadvantage?
8.
Oh,
No, it's
you've
not
gone completely under.
Okay. So you are somebody's investigating this chest. That's Alcas, right? You've got your thieves' tools
Yes.
out. Okay,
Oh.
and as you approach the object, suddenly a section of it peels off the top of it and flips out at you, and you realize it's like a pseudopod that slaps you across the face. You may or may not get hit by this. I think you do. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that
That's
hits me.
probably
And
going
I
to
go
hit
down.
you. Okay, that's 9 points of damage, Alcas.
Yep, I'm done.
Okay, so Alcas has revealed the mimic in the room, but it is, fortunately for you, chained to the wall. Alcas, it would be your turn now, which means you get to make a death save. So there is
Oh,
that.
of course.
I won't mention the fact that he probably has disadvantage on this.
Okay,
that's
so
fine.
that's a fail on the first death save. It should be with disadvantage, so you probably do need to roll one more time. Just
I
in
haven't
case
rolled
you
at
get a
all,
natural
have I?
one, because that'll give us... Oh, you haven't rolled yet?
No. I rolled a 14 and a 15.
Wow, okay. Cool. Good. So that's that basically... Yep, gotcha. Eldalmador, it's your turn next. What would you like to do? There is now
Yeah,
a
hold on, guys. I'm just
clashing
fixing a.
longing.
Yeah, I'm fixing an issue. We have just been given a new router, and it's fucked up everything down in my lower levels. I'm just
Oh no. So,
doing that, but I have no idea what we're doing.
what are you doing? It's your turn. You're fighting a mimic.
The chest just turned into a
I
mimic.
still have this.
This is so funny. I'm sorry. I can't help but laugh at this.
Okay, that's what happened. Shh.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna stand. Shut up. I'll just stand where I am and just fire a bow at it like I always do.
Okay, roll to hit, please.
24.
24. That should hit, I would say. I would say so.
Thank God, I thought you'd frozen for me again. 4 damage.
4 damage.
to
Okay,
find out what
hold
the
on a
hell's going
second.
on.
4 damage. And that was with a bow, yeah? Okay, Alexander, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I make my way over to the chained up guy,
Yep.
and I stand maybe about there, so just on the edge of the.
He is a she, by the way.
Oh, she. Well, I
Or
say,
possibly
fair
a-
maiden, we are here to rescue you.
I don't want you rescuing whoever the fuck you are, she says. She says...
With that,
She looks at you and she looks across at the mimic and she says, "That's gonna eat your friends before you're done fucking around with this gate."
And with that, I turn around and cast Firebolt at the mimic.
Alright, roll to hit.
That is a 16 to hit.
16 to hit? Yes, that hits. Do your damage, please.
Excellent. And that is 10 points of damage, the max I can do.
Wow, very nice. Okay.
And I turn around to her and say, well... I just look at her.
She watches you with intrigue. Do you have any other actions, bonus actions, movement, flavor, or dialogue?
No, I think that's it. And I end my turn.
Okay. Vespera.
Well, I look at Theo, and I'm going to run over to Alcus. I'm going to... What, is Alcus? Are you okay? You went down, didn't you?
Alcus
Hi.
is unconscionable.
Well, have a good berry, my friend.
Have a good berry. And so Alcus
Um,
has 1 hit point again.
That's my action. Whereas with Theo,
Yep.
I'm going to have her... I'm going to have her go over to the mimic and then come back.
Alright, and just burn it.
Yeah, burn it.
Okay, so it's going to
Burn
do a
it.
teleport burn on the mimic. Alright.
Yep, that's a dex save for the mimic.
Mimic death's dex save. It's going to have disadvantage on this because it's chained to the wall.
Okay,
So it gets a massive 4 and fails.
that is definitely a failure. Hate to say it. 2d6. Oh, well, that's the saddest 2d6 I've ever rolled.
Man.
Snake eyes.
So 2 points of damage, is that right?
Yep.
Okay, yippee-ki-yay. Rokan. Rokan, so you're no longer paralyzed because the wizard is dead. And you are on mute.
I will get myself off mute, and I will aim a bow, and I will fire at the mimic.
Right, roll to hit, please.
That's 23 to hit.
Nice, very good. Damage.
And the damage is 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. Okay, now just checking that you are at a good range. Rokan, yes you are. Okay, I might move you over a little bit, just sideways, so that you don't fire it through Alcas, because that would be bad.
Well, he's moved back with Vespera.
Alcas has moved back with Vespera. Okay, so let's put Alcas back with Vespera. Where is Vespera?
Vespera needs to move up to
Oh,
him, then move
she's-
back. Cause I thought, oh,
she
it
is
was Theo,
way-
wasn't it?
I have no idea where it is. Is this accurate? Is this an accurate map?
It is an accurate map, but where is Vespera? I see your name, but I don't see your token. Oh, there it is. I
She's
see. Wait a
down
minute.
here and probably maybe not even been able to make it to me.
Oh, right. Okay. I completely forgot that wasn't you. What is this patchwork thing here?
The patchwork thing, that is a magic square painted on the floor.
Also,
Okay.
I had to come back in late because of my problem. Is that the same wizard that is dead, or is that a new one?
That wizard is dead now.
Okay, well, I'm thinking, take off those 2 points. I will have Theo teleport me 15 feet, and then I'll move the rest of my movement.
Okay.
And that way I'll get to him in order to help him.
Alright, that makes sense. So he gets 2 hit points back.
Yeah, and I will be probably there, probably.
Alright, so thus it is Rokan's turn next.
Whatever.
I
Rokan
already
hit
shot.
with the
Right.
longbow and got 5 points of damage.
So you fired, you got 5 points of damage. Okay, the mimic. What's its range? Okay.
It's taken 19 points of damage, not dead yet. That's one big mimic.
Not really. So, it rolls a natural 20 to rip its chains out. It tears the chain away from the wall and begins to move forward at a remarkable 15 feet per turn. So that brings this thing... well, it's already got Alcas and Vespera right where it is, so it's just going to attack you outright then. 14 to hit Vespera.
17 is my armor class.
Okay, misses you, Vespera.
Oh,
Alcas.
that's one scary chest.
Alcas, you're up to 2 hit points. What are you going to do?
So where is the mimic on the map now?
The mimic on the map. It's where it is on the map. Yep. That's
Okay,
it.
so it hasn't really moved.
Right in front of you.
No.
Alcas is going to pull out his long sword.
Put that away. Such a show
And
off.
he's going to take a swipe with that.
Alright, roll to hit with your longsword. Better not
That
break
is
it.
a big old 10.
Oh, big old
Take it
10.
back.
What you get.
Sadly, I don't think 10's gonna cut the mustard, let alone the mimic. So no, your blade deflects off the exterior of the mimic's hardened chitin surface and doth no damage.
Some of the best karma I've ever seen.
Al Dalmador, what do you do?
Okay, so it is up there. I am there. That is way too far away, so I'm just going to move.
Heads up, Alexander is up next, followed by Vespera, followed by Rokan.
I'm just going to move there and fire my bow at it.
Okay, roll to hit, please.
23.
That's a hit. Let's have some damage.
And we... 9.
9 points of damage. Nice. Okay. Very good. Alexander.
I cast a trusty old firebolt at it.
Alright, roll to hit, please.
Black ball comes out of my hand and I shoot at it. And I got a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Excellent. And that is 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Very good. Okay, Vespera.
I am going to look to Algis. Do you want to get out of here?
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay. I will get Theo to teleport us 15 feet out of the range of this dude.
Right, the mimic, yeah.
Is the mimic this box thing here?
Yeah.
Okay, right. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that's not very nice at all. Can we, ooh. These ranges suck. Can we go through like this room here?
You can move through there, yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna put her there and put you there. And Elkis, if you're teleporting, you'll be where? Yeah. So when we teleport, the fire should hurt the mimic.
All right.
I think. Wait, should it?
It should do.
Okay. If it's in range, sure. Yeah.
Does it get a saving throw?
It sure does. A Dex saving throw.
Dex save.
Yep, and he's out of his chains now, so...
Right, so no disadvantage. He rolls a massive 11.
He gets to have some damage.
Oh, nice.
Here you go, my friend. 4 points.
4 points of burning damage on the mimic. Okay.
Proud of you, Theo. I'm
Very
so
nice.
proud.
Is that the end of your turn?
Sure is.
Rokan, you are now up now. Yes, so to speak. So, Rokan, you're looking at this mimic. Those guys have teleported into the other room.
I will take it with my axes.
Okay, so you're going to move up to it. Now, you threw your axes earlier.
He picked them up. He
Yeah,
did say that.
I
You
picked
did?
them up,
You picked
yeah.
them up? Okay, so you're going to move from here to here, that is 20 feet to get to the mimic, so you still have 10 feet movement whence you arrive.
Yeah.
You're going to go around the front of it, just take it front on?
Yeah. I'm a orc.
Okay,
No one
so
said I was brilliant.
you go chewing into it with your axes. Let's roll to hit.
It's a
So,
9 first axe.
First axe does not hit. Second axe, please. Offhand axe.
That's not even better. That's 4. I'm
okay.
just 8.
So you're finding that you're just thumping into this massive chest, and it's just not doing anything to it. You're finding it very hard to get through its outer
Has it got
skin.
a lid?
It does have a lid, and its lid is trying to bite you, and this big tongue inside it is swooping out, trying to thwack you.
Okay.
It's very, very pleasant. So do you have any other actions, bonus actions? And as I say this, I realize you don't. So
No.
it's the mimic's turn, and at that point, it's going to try and bite you at close range. What's your armor class?
16.
16. Oh, I just hit you. So you take 6 points of piercing damage, plus another 3 points of acid damage. So that's 9 points of damage to...
He is unconscious.
Rokan goes unconscious.
Man.
Alright, Rokan, I'm going to put a colour on you to tell us that
I have
you're
a
unconscious.
question.
Yeah.
In previous versions, unconscious is willing. Is that the case here?
Unconscious is what?
Willing.
Willing? What do you mean?
Okay, so I'm allowed to teleport willing creatures. If
Oh,
unconscious
right,
is
right.
willing, can I
Right.
teleport him?
I would say so.
Okay. Although it is a really
Contested.
morally dubious,
Yeah, it's a
you
bit
know,
of a weird one, isn't it?
only for D&D, not in real life.
I mean, maybe if you have an agreement with him, which I've heard you make with him before,
Mm.
that he's willing, it seems to me that overall his soul, awake or not, is willing.
Nice.
You know, so that's how I see it. So yes, you can.
Okay.
All right, so that's the mimic's turn. Alcas, it's your turn.
I'm
Okay.
going to quickly run up to Rokan and pop my last good berry into his mouth.
Okay, so you go pop a good berry into Rokan's mouth, giving him a 1 hit point, and Rokan, you wake up with 1 hit point on the ground next to a mimic, with a half elf stuffing some sort of berry in your face. So
Seems like he woke up into a dream.
right. Is that your turn, Alcas? You got any bonus actions?
I do not.
No. Okay, El Dalmador.
Question.
Yep.
Because they are now both 5 feet, at least 5 feet from the mimic. If I use my bow, do I get my sneak attack?
Yes.
Woohoo! Let's go. Come on, longbow hit. 18.
That's a hit.
Cool. So we do normal damage first. 10.
10. Okay, nice. Yep.
And then another 5 for sneak attack, so 15 all up.
5 for sneak attack. Nice. Okay, so that arrow seems to actually penetrate it. You fire the arrow right into its open maw as it's trying to chomp down on its nearest opponent. And then it makes a squealing noise as the arrow pierces its tongue.
Ooh.
Alexander Cordana.
I use one of my sorcery points and I cast Magic Missile.
All right. Very good.
That is 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. Alexander Cordana, you tear the mimic apart with your magic missiles, and it collapses into a pile of goo. It starts
Nice.
to go translucent.
I turn around and say to the friend that is currently, the person that is currently in the cage and
cage.
say, So, couldn't kill it, eh?
Well, I'm glad you helped your associates. It might have been a lot harder otherwise. She looks up at you. Can you make a nature check, please? Anybody that's looking at this prisoner.
I don't see shit. I got a 3.
Okay, you don't know shit. No.
He's the only one looking at it.
He's the only one looking at her. Okay, fair
I'm in the
enough.
other room.
So, are you going to let me out of here?
What's your name first?
Carrion Islwain?
And with that, I start opening up the gate.
Very good. She
Of course
begins
you
to
do.
smile.
Alcas is going to be walking up by this point and just be like, hold on.
I think that's a great idea. I will follow Alcas, but I'm not saying anything. I'm just watching.
Well, first of all, you don't know where the key is. If you intend to open it with a key, Alexander.
Cool.
Oh, I should probably move. Where's my move? There it is.
So, what do you do, Alexander?
I get out my thieves' tools.
Okay,
No.
Alexander,
Let
can you
us
make
take a moment.
Can you make an insight check, please, Alexander?
Certainly, I can do that. That's a 7.
Okay, no worries.
I'm changing my dice.
You're pulling out your thieves' tools. You're getting all ready to pick this lock, and Sean's character Alcas intercepts you, from what I can tell.
I'm going to say no, and if he continues with the thieves' tools, I'm going for an unarmed strike.
Okay, so do you think that Alexander would kind of work that out, or is he going to go for it anyway?
I'm
asking Alexander. I'm asking Jordan if Alexander would
sorry.
work this out.
I think I may have a fair idea because I do hear him.
Right.
I'm going to hold an action.
I'll put her on the corner and be like, if you want, I could get her out of there with Theo. You don't even need to worry about lockpicking.
I turn to the spirit and say, that's a lovely idea.
No.
However, there is... Oh, okay.
We have no idea who this person is.
That's
they give you a
true.
name and then you just accept it?
Exactly. All we know is a name. And have you heard how she talks?
But you know I
That's
am
not-
the enemy of the Barachiel Envoy. You know that
So-
much.
So are we all.
Who
What does that
isn't at
matter?
this point?
Look, the whole enemy of my enemy is my friend thing. I look at Alcus. It's not always your friend.
No, and
It's wise to think that
I would
could be
like
an
to
enemy.
hear from the spirit of Big Blue Swimming Pool. In your special little staff, see if he knows anything about this person. He was the one that sent us here in the first place.
Best one yet.
Me got a question.
Yes, Rokan, what's your question?
Does anybody care that I hurt
No.
Mesor? Yeah, Mesor.
He actually did.
Join the club,
Unconscious.
buddy. We're all sore.
He not dead. Alcas open.
That's right, you know he did, didn't he?
Can I ask you something? What happened to the red orb that was on the table?
It's still on the table.
Okay, well, I'm going to go over to that. I get distracted by the fact that it's this red orb.
All right. So
Hold on, I just gotta.
There you go.
I walk over and
you walk over to
Okay, I just stay here and suffer for a little while longer.
It's quite heavy, Vespera, this red orb over here.
okay.
Vespera,
What?
what you doing?
Oh, there's just an orb over here. I thought it'd be the one that connects to the one that is currently in Drazan's possession. So I thought I'd maybe try and talk to it.
While that's transpiring, can I attempt to Okay, fuck the word. Can I try and get the person that's in the cage to tell us some more information using persuasion?
You can make a persuasion check, and then what we will do, depending on how the persuasion check goes, is we will roleplay that outcome.
Yeah. It's a 5.
Okay, so what do you ask?
Well, Alzheimer's will be going, well, if you're in the cage, there's obviously a reason why you're in the cage. So you must be friendly. But then
Yes,
again,
of
you
course.
said you're enemy of the Barachiel, but so are we, and we're not in the cage. So why are you here?
Who's your leader? I want to speak to your leader.
That's Alex, right?
Hi
Okay.
there.
Fucking Alex.
I
Yeah,
am the great
him.
Elcas.
Yeah, it's him.
Him, the great Elcas. Here we go. This is gonna be good. And that's what I say. This is gonna be good. We sit here and watch in pain while we go through this.
Right, Vespera, as you go across to the orb, you notice that the shining lights and what have you that seems to be glowing forth from it begin to dim, and they go out.
Oh. Hello? Hello? Do I have to attune to this or something?
You might have to attune to it if you want to use it.
Okay. I'll sit down. No, out of game. I'll sit down for an hour in combat. No, I'll just hold on to it and take it
You
over
might
to the
have
others.
to. You might have
Alright.
to sing to it, Vespera.
So yes, I would like to speak to your leader, if you have
That
one.
would be the great Elcas over there.
Yes, if you don't want to speak to me, you can speak to him.
She looks over at you, Elcas. Do you think you could open this door?
Oh, I'm sure we could figure out a way of opening it for sure. But why would we? We don't even know you.
Reaches up and grabs the top of the cage, and she does a very slow pull up. And
Well, that's mildly intimidating.
then she leans over and puts her hands through the cage. She says, I have information about the Barachiel Envoy that you might find useful.
Well, share.
Well, shall we begin with the fact that one of them is probably going to come back any minute now, and if you thought those two little buffoons were a problem, you should be concerned with the one that teaches them.
Oh, yes, we heard something about going and getting the master.
So your time is limited right now.
Yes, but how do we know as soon as we let you out you aren't going to jump us and kill us before that person gets here?
Oh my god, this is...
Well, let me tell you this then. This tower is built on the Shadowfell crossing at Astaroth.
And that not good. Don't sound good.
There is a
Well,
basement here. Beyond that basement there is a vault. The contents of that vault will change your lives. It's astronomical. I don't think you should go in there, though. Very dangerous. In any
May I
case,
ask?
that's where I need to go.
May I ask?
Can we come with you?
Why are you imprisoned?
Oh, for God's sake. She either bad person, good person, Barachiel.
The explanation of this situation is beyond your understanding, believe me, Alcas.
And final question.
Do you know what I am? She says, looking at you, Alcas. Can you make a nature check?
Nature check.
That is a 15.
A druid.
What you recognize, Alcas, is that she is an elf, but she is not an elf of any sort that you have ever seen before. Her skin is ashen like a drow, but at the same time she seems kind of otherworldly, and she seems to carry the shadows that she sits in.
And my final question for you, before we decide if we let you free or not. My friend here carries a staff.
Yes.
It talks to us and tells us that we must come and destroy this tower.
I would get rid of that staff if I were you.
Oh, I've tried, trust me. Do you know anything of the soul of Barachiel, the 4th Legion commander of the Dread Horde, and why he may want this tower destroyed?
Well. Curious.
Could we speed up conversation before men come kill us?
No. Go on.
Is he a
place
friend?
I come from is the Shadowfell. Our history is not all shared. I cannot say I know every individual that has walked your plane. I assume that's where you got the staff, was from the other one of these wizards somewhere outside before you came here?
Yes.
She clever.
It has a twin, you know.
We did not know.
So
that.
is that like... Sorry, hi. The twin, is that like the opposite then? Like a light stick?
Why would it be like that?
I don't know.
It's just the same. It's its twin.
Oh, that's sad. I do like a good...
Can you get me out of
fairy
here? We're expecting an archmage to arrive any time, and he's probably going to kill all of us. I think
One last thing.
I heard her send the message. He'll be back here shortly. He's an interplanar traveler.
Could we speed it up, please?
Okay, die to you, die to this mage, die to the zombies downstairs.
Why don't we set her free, but we both make our own ways out?
Not with that. We need help. You see what I look like, and I'm stronger than all of you? See what you look like? Not good.
Yes, but there's zombies downstairs. We have no way of getting through them in this condition.
Well, we're gonna need some help to fight whatever's coming.
Ah, stuff it. Just open it, LCAS, if you can find a way.
I'll get Theo. Okay?
We're getting nowhere like this.
Are we all under
Yes.
agreement here? Agreed?
Yes,
Be better if we
Everyone?
got better.
this elf doesn't like the staff. I don't like the staff.
Okay.
Common
Theo?
interests align.
Theo, go inside.
Did you throw it down the hole?
No, not yet.
Anyway,
why did you not throw it down the hole?
So, yeah, Alexander, you might have noticed Elcas as the staff right now.
No, he took it back
No,
with
he doesn't.
magic
Oh,
when
you
I
took
went
it back?
unconscious.
Oh, okay. Right. A
So
lot of
I
switching and stuff.
I
Why
asked...
you not throw it down the hole?
Okay, should I... You know what? No. It's fine.
Go ahead.
What did you
What?
ask? Speak
Yes.
up.
Just speak, Charlie. God damn it.
Okay, finally I can speak. Thank you. I'm going to have Theo teleport inside the cage. And I'm going to ask her if she's willing to go along with the teleport. Because otherwise you'll get burnt.
She smiles.
Alright. Theo, teleport out here, please.
I hope
Right.
you know what you're doing, Vespera.
And this creature, this person, this elf, she teleports out with Theo. She immediately just kind of barges past you, heading down the corridor this way. She starts going through the shelf here and pulling stuff out. She throws a couple of potions in your directions and she says, "You might need these." And she throws you each a bunch of healing potions, so you can each have 2 minor healing potions each. Also, you're level 3 now, by the way.
Finally.
Oh, yay!
Woohoo!
Trickster!
So well done.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna take my potion because I'm
leveling up before I take this fucking potion.
there's also something I'd like to ask, because the next level I want to take is Life Cleric.
Oh yeah.
Should I just wait till we get back to DAGDAGIEL?
If you want to, or you can, if you want to roleplay it in, I think that's cooler.
Oh yeah, definitely, me too.
Yep.
Okay.
For sure.
It just makes more sense. It's a bit jarring otherwise.
Yeah.
So technically,
Yeah.
my character's done what he was sent to do, right? Technically,
What was he sent to do?
find out who the bad guys are and stop them from being bad guys.
Pretty much, yeah. That was the mission.
Oh well, I can go home after this.
All right.
Charlie, I don't know if we're in character or out of character at the moment. I'm just going to quickly send you a message regarding those spells that we sort of agreed that my character should have because I can't remember them.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
What's the potion of minor healings note again?
What's what?
Potion of minor healing. What's the?
Oh, 2d4 plus 2
2d4
each.
plus 2. Yeah. And we got 2 of those each, or one of those each?
Yes, two each.
Chug.
She
Thank
she
you.
also rolls a bottle down the corridor in your direction too. She says, "Poison. Be careful. Barachiel poison." She begins to
I will
walk
pick that
out
up.
past you.
Perhaps we'll see you again one day.
She looks over her shoulder. She says, "You'd best hope not." And then she walks out through the doors that you came in through, and then next thing you hear is her fighting zombies.
Let's just wait till she's done,
All right.
and then we'll go. Oh, actually, let's have a look around, because I found this orb, and I'm hoping that it connects with Jazan.
You did get the part about the man will be coming soon.
Well, I'm sure we have plenty of time to have a look. Could I make some sort of investigation check?
Sure,
search
you can make an
of some sort?
investigation check, please. Yeah.
All right, let's have a look. Oh, 18.
18. Okay, so things that you find. You do find a key to the cage. But you also find a key to another chest in a storeroom that's not on the map, actually. In there, you find a big chest that is locked, but it is in fact a chest, not a mimic this time. You see there is a desk with papers and things laying about, shipping documents, transport documents, diplomatic documents, treaty documents, business about auctions and purchases, tributes, bribes, taxes. You find letters to and from people, members of the Barachiel Envoy. Most of this stuff seems to be in a cipher, though, and hard to read. A couple of history documents that are in Common Tongue or Elven, some orders, some journals and accounts of various times and places. You find... Well, I told you found a chest, yeah.
Open the chest.
Open the chest, Val.
Opens the chest.
Who is you opening the chest yourself, then, are you? With the key. Okay.
I'm going to use the key, yes.
Alright, do you make a dexterity saving throw?
Sure. Go on. 12.
12. Okay, you take 7 points of piercing damage.
Oh god, that sucks. Ow.
As the
Alright.
chest throws out a blade at you, slashes your wrist. Ow.
Is it going to reset after that?
Not by itself.
Okay. Well, I'll just keep trying to open it. I'll have Theo ready this time, and if it goes off again, teleport me out of the way.
What are we doing? I was character creating.
It does not go off. And you open it, and inside is the gleam of much gold and silver and treasure.
We do, you know.
Could I have a look around and see if there is any books or anything regarding the stone that I picked up and looked at?
There are no books regarding that stone that you picked up and looked at.
Alcus.
That was easy.
Alcus.
Alcas's kind of eyes have glossed over it, seeing the
Alcas!
gold. Huh?
So, quick question, Russell.
So
That's-
much gold.
Yeah. I mean, the only question is, how are we getting it back with us?
In our pockets. In a sack. Maybe we can find a sack or something.
Yes, maybe. Start looking for any
Ooh, our
sort of sack
backpacks.
or cloth or anything, or just start stuffing it in.
All right. Well, as you're looking around for something like that, you find a bag, a black bag, and it has little bits of arcana writing around the trim of the opening to it.
Okay.
Oh, I found this. I'm just gonna start throwing the
Whoa,
gold
whoa,
in.
whoa, hey, that looks super magical. Maybe someone should use their wand on
So
that
how
thing.
much gold did you just throw in there?
Just a handful.
Okay, you will never see that handful again.
I pull out the wand of detect magic and I cast detect magic on the bag.
The bag is magic.
Why are bags magic?
Oh no!
Magic
In a
bags.
Barachiel
Okay,
tower?
What you can do,
Bad's back.
Alexander, is make an arcana check for me.
Yeah, that is a
A 9.
9.
Okay, yeah, nah. Sorry.
okay,
Sorry.
well, that bag might come in handy. Let's put that aside and not put any more coins in there. We'll just put them in our backpacks.
You did notice as you put them in there, they went doof, doof, doof.
Okay, before we do
I'll
any...
tie up that bag and stick it in one of my pockets of my backpack.
When we get back to DAGDAGIEL, we can get that checked because I don't know what that did.
I'm just going to put someone's hand in it. See what
Okay.
happens then. But for now, I'll put it away, tuck it away, and start putting the rest of the gold and silver into my normal backpack and pockets and such.
Okay. Very nice.
Should we split it amongst ourselves so that we can put it in our inventory and then forget about it?
Question, what does this bag look like?
It looks like a black bag made out of cloth. A little bit quilted. It has some runic symbols embroidered into the side of it, all the way around the rim.
Okay, cool.
So, after splitting up the money, how much should we all put into our inventories?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Well, are you going to count out the money in the chest is the first question.
I've got a question.
Yes.
Sorry. Again, I was doing my arcane trickster, so
Right.
I'm guessing the lady has asked us to find something, and now we're talking about chest money. So I just need a little quick 2-second up to date. What the hell are we doing at the moment?
Well, the lady ran away. We found a chest of gold, and we're trying to steal everything before the archmage turns up and kills us all.
Brilliant. Done.
Okay, the way I see it is that we probably don't have enough time to count it, so we'll just take handfuls. If you could give us like random amounts, I think that would be perfect.
Yeah, handful seems better.
Split them 5 ways.
If a person's coming, we don't have time. We just go. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You get about 50 gold each.
Cool.
I love it. Okay, thank you. Cha-ching.
All right. And so with your 50 gold each, you basically fuck off, I take it.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you head on out the way you came in, and you leave this place behind, and you exit out of... Yep.
As we're going down through all the, I'm assuming, dead zombies by now,
Yep.
can I take note of where the carnage seems to lead as we, like, where this person's gone? Because she said she was going to the dungeon somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you remember when you first came in on the ground level and there were 3 tunnels in front of you and you started to go down one of them?
Mm-hmm.
You think she might have gone down one of those tunnels.
Can I follow?
Yeah, I was going to say, is there any clue
Evidence?
to which one?
You would say probably the middle one, yeah, based on the number of dead corpses choking up that spot right now, the blood pouring along the floor, oozing along at present.
We're not healthy enough to go after her.
I'm pretty close to full. Alkes, if you need someone to go with you, I'll come with.
I don't know whether that's a smart idea.
We should go back.
She did basically say that it would be a bad idea if we ever met her again.
Then why are we still here? Let's go.
Yes.
Yes, let's go.
Obviously, let's get out of here.
Alexander, by any
Yes?
chance, I doubt this, but by any chance, would you consider leaving the staff here? We've been told by the staff itself told us it was going to curse us and corrupt us all.
And the wand.
The next person we meet tells us that it's one of 2 evil twin staffs, and we should throw it away. Do you really think it's a good idea to keep a hold of it?
I ignore him and keep walking out the room.
Okay, so you get to the basement, not to the basement, but to the bottom floor, and you head out rather than going down the tunnel, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay. And
Reluctantly.
Alright, so reluctantly you step back out into the Feywild, blasting about you. Everything is kind of sepia and black and white, and you head back towards the stone bridge that goes across the stream, or rather the abyss, back to the road. And as you cross out of the bridge, the wind blasting around you seems to just suddenly stop when you get to the other side of the bridge. And colour begins to return to the world the further away you walk from the tower. Looking back in the daylight now, you see that the tower is gone once again, invisible.
And we feel back to our normal selves. No dread,
Yes,
no apathy.
yes.
I think we did good. It felt like we were a bit touch and go, but we've done well, everyone.
I think more touch than go.
Anyway,
Okay.
let's go to our horses. Hopefully they're safe and well.
They seem to be.
Oh, okay, good.
Al Dumbledore just says, well, I don't know about you guys, but this is the most fun I've had in... How old am I? 125? Over in a century.
Your idea of fun and my idea of fun, 2 different things.
You try living in the trees. This is fun.
I'm used to that, but this is different. This most certainly is different. I'm not sure living on the edge of life is really my sort of thing.
We live to 1,000 years old. We always live on the edge.
Okay, well, I'm gonna mount my horse and have Theo on my back. Are we ready to go? Shall we go back
Yes.
to DAGDAGIEL?
Me go.
Yes.
Yes, making sure to collect Urania's body on the way.
Alright. So you're going to get her body on the way
yeah.
back, are you? Okay. Can you make a survival check to see if you can find it?
All of us or just him?
Just him right now.
Nope.
That is a 3.
3. Yeah, no, you can't find her body. You don't remember where it is, or it's been moved, or something.
What are you looking for?
Yes,
Well-
what are you looking for?
I'm looking for Urania Kaelrin's body, the first wizard that we killed. We were asked to bring it back so she could have a
Oh.
proper burial.
Yes, Reagan asked
Yes.
us, didn't he?
Yes, that's why we came out here again in the first
Oh
place.
dear. Animals, they love to eat dead things.
But you got to remember, we passed through this like magic portal thing. Do you think animals are smart enough to go through? We might have a
The
chance
bo-
of finding it.
The body was not through the magic portal.
Yeah, it wasn't through
The
the
body
magic.
was in
Ah.
a camp out in the forest
Yeah,
before that.
yeah, no, yeah, she's fucked.
I'll look.
Can I make
I'll look for if somebody dragged it. If
Okay, so Rokan, you can make a survival check, please.
Yeah,
So Rokan, this is your natural terrain, I think, is it?
yeah.
I think so. So you can make it with advantage.
That is a flaccid 20.
Flaccid 20. Okay, so Rokan, you do locate the tracks, and you see that this body has been dragged up into the forest further. But you're also noticing some sort of large, heavy tracks. Four-clawed creature. Could be a bear or something like that.
Would be bear. Take body. That way.
If you think it's just a bear, then they're very slow. They like to play with their things. There might be a chance that she's still intact enough for us to pick up. Should we go there?
She was dealing necromancy. I don't know whether that would do anything to the taste of the body to a bear, but
True.
it may not have eaten her. Either way, that body gets us paid more. We should at least investigate, I think.
And a bear is just a bear, so I say
A bear, never a bear. Bear
A bear
slap
is
your
all-
head off shoulders.
Bear is a bear, yes.
We just we just fought a mimic. Come on, it's a bear. Even if it changes, it's just a bear.
You cocky.
I don't want to kill it.
You've
Is-
obviously
is-
lived a
fair.
sheltered life in your forest.
As
Yeah,
we're walking
sorry.
along, I cast false life on myself
Okay.
at second level.
False life, and what does that do for you?
And that gives me a 1d4 plus 4 of temporary hit points, but I'm casting it at second level, so that's a 1d4 plus 9.
Okay.
And I said, could be a bear.
Now, have you guys all done your level up, like basic level ups? Have you done your?
No.
No, not me.
I have.
I've done the
I'm,
basic level up for Rokan.
Okay.
yeah,
what
I'm a
you
trickster now.
What you should do is you should add your hit dice for at least do that.
Oh yeah, that's probably a good
You
idea.
don't have to. You can do your level up, just you don't have to use your level up at this point if you don't want to use it for roleplay purposes or what have you. But
So how
certainly,
different am I now?
Not much. You got an extra spell point.
Oh, yeah.
extra spell point. That's good.
I've got 3 cantrips now, which is good.
I might just, I'll level up, but I won't.
Am I still
Fantastic.
firing one arrow?
Yeah, you'll be firing one arrow for a little while.
Good, good, good.
Yeah.
Just want to know.
What you do have, however, is another spell. So we'll give you Cure Wounds, eh?
Yes, please.
Alright. Okay, so now you've got Cure Wounds, Hunter's Mark, Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
Cool. And Rokan, you now have 25 hit points instead of whatever the fuck it was you had before. I think it was 18.
Yeah.
Okay, I will follow the tracks, seeing I locked onto them.
Alright, so you follow the tracks up into the hills, and can I get initiative from everybody, please?
Damn it! I was gonna suggest.
Hold the
Can we
line
do a
before
short-
you hold your initiative. Hold your initiative.
Oh,
Hold your
too
initiative.
late.
I have to do a thing on D&D Beyond before it lets me. Okay, roll your initiative again, please.
Can I use that one?
What was it?
Was it nat 20?
Yeah, I'll give you that.
It was a
Yeah,
19 for
yeah.
Rokan.
20.
My
19 for
My first one was a 19. My second one was a 4.
Okay.
12 for myself.
Just leveling up,
I've got a question.
Yeah, quick.
Obviously, when you level up, your hit points that you had still remains the same, right?
No.
Just enhanced. No.
No.
So you'd go back up to full, or
No, so you move up
Oh,
like
right. Yes, your hit points do stay the same when you level up.
yeah, that's what
You
yeah,
need
that's
a-
what I was asking.
you
Yeah,
need a long
it's gone up a
rest.
little bit from what I was on.
Yeah, it will have added a little bit that you gained from the hit point increase of leveling up, but it hasn't healed you.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's just all I was asking.
Okay, so Alcas is a 20, Rokan is a 19. Alexander, what was yours?
ooh,
mine was a. Let me tell you in a second. It was a 12.
A
I have a
12.
non-natural 20.
Non-natural 20 for you, and Eldalmador, you were at
Well, I rolled a 19 when you said stop, and then I rolled a 4, so
Oh,
4.
I'll take the 19.
If you want to be
That's
nice.
fine. Okay, cool. All right, Elkas, you and Vespera, can you both make perception checks, please?
Sure.
Who was the other person?
Vespera.
10.
10, okay.
And
Vespera,
17.
you're not noticing anything, but Elkas, as Rokan is leading you up along the trail, following the footprints of this creature up into the snowy area above, out into the sunshine, finally, because you've spent so much time in the Shadowfell recently in the gloom and darkness. It's just nice to have some sunshine, and you see some butterflies flying around at the base of some trees, and you see some other wildlife and what have you. And then you see movement, Elkas, up on the hill, and you can see this large creature, which initially you think is a bear, but it's not like any bear you've seen before. It turns and may or may not see you. Can you make a stealth check?
Get down, get down.
Let's get stealth checks from everybody, please. You can all have advantage because I'm assuming you're helping each other.
Yeah, I would have as soon as I noticed it. Get down.
21.
21.
22.
17 for me and a 23 for Rokan.
Right, so what's the lowest?
Me, 17.
Okay, that's great. Cool, okay, so Alkas, after a moment of being in stealth, everybody's gone quiet, this creature hasn't noticed anybody. It turns in your direction and you see it has this strange face that you've not seen before. And I have a problem, which is now that it's decided that it's not going to let me use this creature because D&D Beyond is a dick. So I'm just going to edit it quickly, adding in that one, and save. Sorry guys, please chat away for a second.
Don't chat away, we're in stealth.
You're in stealth. Okay, so you're silently sitting there, sneaky. Alright, what you see, Alkas, is an owlbear.
Okay.
And it's sitting there, it seems to be playing with some meat.
With this 17,
Yep.
this meat that it's playing with, could this be a human body?
It could be, it could well be a human body.
I'm just gonna turn to the group silently as I can, and you may have been right. This creature looks like it's already halfway through its meal. There may not be much to recover.
So, what do you suggest we go back and tell Reagan that we tried to recover it, but it was too far gone? Because it's the truth, but
I think it's better to be honest rather than get another dead body and say it's hers.
Vespera's got a point there.
Or we could lie and say that
Might be head left over. Head hard to eat.
Oh, that's so disturbing.
And practical. Disturbing and practical.
It is very practical.
Kill owlbear. See if head's still there. Take head.
Well,
Why? We don't need to kill the owlbear. It's just here in its natural habitat.
We go over, shake hands with owlbear. Say, please can have head. If he say no, then we hit him back. How about that?
Rokan, I don't. That's not how owlbears work.
I know. Me
Owlbear,
being,
rip your face.
me being sarcastic.
I have another idea, and this might not be a great idea, but it's an idea.
Go
We
on.
could distract the owlbear, get him to head away while someone gets the remains.
Me, who fastest?
Me.
We're also on
think
horses.
I think I'm the fastest. My character's got 35 movement speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be me, Rokan.
I could have Theo do it. She flies.
But you need to be within distance though, don't you?
And you need to be willing. It's dead.
No, I'm not saying teleport. I'm saying we use Theo as a distraction because she is a flying creature and she can be seen in all types of, shadow
Yes,
and all that sort of stuff.
Good idea. Let's try it.
Use the little fire moth.
Let's try it.
And if Theo dies, it's not like she's gone forever.
Okay.
True.
All right.
So, yeah, I guess we're on agreement with this. We use Theo as a distraction, and I run and get the head.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna just pat Theo just in case she does get hurt.
Okay.
I'm going to tell her what the plan is. So Theo, I need you to go in and distract the bear, and then I need you to run away and keep its focus. Can you do that? Oh, good little thing. Do your best.
All right. So Theo goes. You ready for this?
Yep.
Ready
Guess
for
we are.
this.
All right. So Theo runs forward and swoops past the owlbear, trying to get its attention. It swoops past 4 times, having not gotten any attention from the owlbear. Oh my god, 7 times.
Come on.
I can't
come
roll
on.
above a 9 on this dice. Oh, here we go. Okay, so after about a whole minute of flying around and buzzing the owlbear carefully, the owlbear finally stands up on its back hind legs and starts looking around. It comes towards Theo. Alcas, you're not doing anything, are you? You're just holding? You're staying? You're...
Yeah.
Okay. Vespera, you are not doing anything at this point?
No, I'm just making sure Theo is doing her job.
All right.
Right.
El Delmador, you are the one racing forward, yeah?
Yeah, I'm the one that's going to be stealing the head or trying to.
Are you making any attempt to be stealthy
body.
at all?
Well, I
Nobody
am a
mentioned that.
rogue, so yes.
Okay. So you want to make a stealth check, please?
Yeah, just normal.
Yep.
8! Natural 1! Fuck!
Okay, the owlbear turns and just looks straight at you, starts charging towards you. Now, Aldalmador, it is
You
your
don't
turn.
have inspiration or anything?
Aldalmador, it is your turn right now, but the owlbear has seen you. What would you like to do?
Okay, I will attempt to use my elven longsword with booming blade.
Okay, roll to hit, please.
It is a 16.
16 hits.
Okay, I've never used booming blade, so I do my natural damage then booming, or booming then natural?
I think you don't do the booming blade damage until the creature moves, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Okay, sweet as. So I'll just do normal damage then. 4.
4 points of damage. Okay, very good. Rokan, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I am.
Oops, lost you.
I'm gonna stealthily sneak up for the head,
Okay, can we get a stealth check for Rokan?
if there is
please?
one.
That is a 24.
Okay, so Rokan is on the other hand, sneaking around the other side behind the owlbear. You get up to the body. There is a head, there is a neck, there is a torso. There is also a separate part that is kind of the lower body and thighs. That seems to be the 2 sections that still exist. The arms are stacked next to each other as well. can't hear you.
I
Yep.
cut off the head.
You just cut off the head? Okay, whack. I'm not going to make you roll for that. That's your turn, that's what you're doing. Alexander Cordana.
I see this owlbear going for Eldalmador,
Yep. Yep.
and I
Fuck
cast
God.
Firebolt at it.
You fire a firebolt at the owlbear. Okay, roll to hit.
Certainly, that is a 22 to hit.
22 most certainly hits.
Excellent. That is 2 points of damage.
Oh, that's so cute. Okay,
Hello.
cool. Very good. The owlbear charges at Eldalmador.
Does.
How have you raised
First of
your
all,
hands
it comes
like
at you with its beak. 24 to hit with its beak, Eldalmador.
Of course it hits. I can't do a 24.
Oh, and I rolled a 10. So you take 15 points of damage.
I'm still alive. I'm still alive.
Then it
That's-
comes at you
Oh,
with its claws.
Okay.
15 to hit, Eldalmador.
Wait, hold on. Sorry. Just let me... I fucked up there. So it was 15 damage, and then what to hit?
15 to hit as well.
And, yeah, that's over my armor class.
That's over your arm class. Okay, so the claws. Oh, 20 hit points.
Yeah, I'm unconscious or dead or something.
Okay, so Eldalmador has gone down unconscious. We don't know whether he's alive or dead. Alcas, it's your turn.
Seeing the plan just go out the window, Alcas is just going to go into a rage and run in and go for an attack with his Elven Longsword.
All right, roll to hit, please.
That is a 14
14 hits.
or 8 points of damage.
All right, any other actions? Yep.
Is someone else within 5
feet.
yards?
Oz.
Well, Eldalmador is, but he's unconscious.
Okay. That is all then.
That's all? Okay, Vespera.
Just a quick question.
Hold on, let's just do Vespera.
Yeah.
Unless it's something that's going to happen, like, do you need to know this right now? Like, not on
Well,
your turn?
It depends on the owlbear's situation and my situation, really. I just want to know if the booming blade will still be in effect, even though I'm unconscious.
Is it a concentration spell?
Good question. I'm trying to figure it out.
I don't think it is.
I don't think so. I think it'll be fine. It'll probably go off during on its turn if it moves. So
Yep.
Vespera, what do you want to do?
Okay, well, I'm going to ask that Theo try to get its attention again.
Okay.
While I run up, using the horse, I run up and
So you're on horseback.
yep.
Okay.
Oh,
You're the only one in my mind that's on horseback. Nobody else has mentioned horses at this point, okay?
we were all on horses.
That's true, but when you go into combat, you normally get off a horse.
That's
Okay,
true.
well, if we did do that, then sure. I will run up.
I don't
Without the
mind if
horse.
you're on a horse. It's fine. It just means your movement is 60 feet per turn. And if you want to go faster than that, you have to make an animal handling check.
Okay. Am I going to be able to get to Eldalmador
Yes.
without the horse?
Eldalmador, yes.
Okay, cool.
I
Without the
didn't move.
horse.
I didn't move very far. I failed a
Yeah.
stealth check.
Yeah. So you move to Eldalmador?
Yes, and I'm going to put a good berry in his mouth.
Okay,
Because
so
that's my
good
action.
berry in Eldalmador's mouth. Eldalmador, you heal by 1 hit point, and you come back from the dead with 1
So
hit point.
Theo's trying to get its attention just by flying it by its face.
Right. That's cool. So Theo basically will be giving the help action to anybody who's attacking it. Eldalmador, you're back on your feet with 1 hit point, and half of your movement has been spent. What would you like to do? Assuming that you do get up, you don't actually have to get up if you don't want to. You can continue lying on the ground like a lump.
Yeah, I'm going to use.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, he's frozen.
the
Going
Oh
to
no,
walk-
the internet's
Bone.
crashing.
bonus action to shit out.
He's using a bonus action.
I heard that. A
Do some
bonus
shit.
action to do some shit. Okay, but what shit is it that Aldalmador is going to do with his bonus action?
He's tapping his
Okay,
face. That's his
you seem to be
bonus
back,
Okay,
Aldalmador. Try again.
If you guys can hear me, I can't do shit because D&D Beyond has gone down.
Okay,
It's back
well,
up again, I think.
I can run your character for you for 2 minutes. Just tell me what you want to do.
Just keep slashing at it with the sword.
Okay, so you're just going to go for it with your sword. Okay, you're not going to disengage or anything with 1 hit point, just asking for a friend?
Even if I disengage, it gets an opportunity attack, doesn't it?
That's
disengage.
That's the whole
Okay,
point.
then yeah, disengage. That's why I never use it, because I always fall as opportunity attacks.
No,
Yeah, disengage, please.
Disengage avoids opportunity attacks.
Okay, then yeah, definitely disengage.
Okay, so you're disengaging.
And I have my character back now.
Okay, cool. And after disengaging, you move away from it, I assume.
Yes.
Rokan. It's your turn, Rokan.
I've got what I intended to get,
Alright.
and I'm getting the bugger out of there if nobody needs my help.
So you're still stealthing.
Yep.
Okay, well, you do see Aldalmador has gone down unconscious. Somebody gave him a good berry. He's got 1 hit point, and he's standing next to an owlbear.
I've got no spells, eh?
You've got 1 spell slot left.
You got 1 new spell slot because you leveled up.
I'll use Zephyr Strike
Zephyr's
to go and
Strike.
help him.
Okay, so you're going to go and hit the owlbear with advantage.
Yeah.
Roll to hit with advantage against the owlbear for Barry, please.
Oh, that is a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Excellent. That is 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. Plus, he's going to do Zephyr Strike damage as another d6, I think.
D8, and that's 6 points of
That's a
damage.
6, okay, nice. Okay, so you did something like 13 points of damage then?
Yeah, something like that. Hold on.
Alright. Cool, and I'm assuming you moved into a flanking position because that's what you always tell me.
That's definitely the favourite word
that's
that
what
I
I
would
thought.
use.
Okay, so who is in melee range to the owlbear right now?
Theo?
Theo, okay, so Theo, Alcas, and Rokan all have advantage right now. Alexander, your turn.
As I see this happening, I cast out of my hand 3 magic missiles, sorry, and cast magic missiles at 2nd level.
Okay, at the owlbear.
At the owlbear, so that's not great.
9.
Okay, yeah, cool.
So 9 points of damage.
Yeah, something like that.
It's not bad. Very
not
good.
bad, 9 points of damage. Yeah.
Okay. The owlbear turns around and now it's looking at Alcas. Alcas, it comes to claw you. What's your AC?
17.
Okay, it misses you with its claws, and its beak attack. 18.
That hits.
Oof. Alcas, you take 15 points of damage.
Halved because I'm raging. So
Half
7.
ranging. Okay, yep, 7. Nice.
Oh, goodness.
Alcas, it's your turn.
I am going to go for a swing with my elven longsword.
Alright, roll to hit, please.
13, but I forgot to roll with advantage.
That still hits, but you might as
Okay,
well crit
cool.
fish.
Not quite. 19.
Okay, hit.
So hit with that for 1 + 3 for 4, and then sneak attack damage for another 6. So that's 10 points in damage in total.
Nice. Okay.
And then I am going to bonus action disengage and run away 30 feet.
Run away 30 feet. Okay, so Alcas has moved out 30 feet. Vespera, it is your turn.
Right,
Owlbear is bleeding nastily now from various holes and pokes and cuts and slashes and things.
okay. I don't know what to do with that. I don't want to kill the owlbear. I'm going to have Theo just keep doing what she's doing.
Okay.
And I'm not going to partake in murdering this beautiful creature.
Alright, Aldalmador, it's your turn.
Okay. I cast Toll the Dead at it.
Okay, it makes the wisdom save, doesn't it?
Yeah. Wisdom save of 11.
Oh, I rolled a 19.
Damn it.
So your spell does nothing.
Yep.
Rokan.
Can I use like words as a bonus action?
Was Toll the Dead an action or a bonus action?
It's an action.
Okay, so what are you trying to do as a bonus action?
I want to yell out because I've still got only one HP. Will someone heal me?
It's a free action.
Okay, then I'll use that then as a free action.
Do you have any bonus actions?
Yeah, I want to hide, and because we're outside again now, I want to use it with Mask of the Wild.
Okay, you can definitely do that. So you can roll stealth with advantage.
26.
Nice. Okay, Alexander Cordana.
I'm
I'm sorry.
Rewind.
Rewind. Rokan. I'm sorry. I clicked next again, and I was already on Rokan, but I was talking to El Dalmador from the last turn, and I got ahead of myself. So I'm sorry, Rokan. It's your turn.
Okay. I am gonna watch that, because Thingamajig's disappeared now, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. El Dalmador rolls off into the snowy bank around behind a tree and vanishes. Sorry, press the button, hold the button. Yeah.
I'm gonna disengage.
Disengage. Okay.
You know, back off from the bear.
All right. And then what?
Then I'm gonna hide.
Okay, so you're going to take your action to hide as well. Okay, so let's
Yeah.
get a stealth check for you for Rokan hiding.
Certainly, that is a flaccid 20.
A flaccid 20. Okay, Rokan. Very good. You disengage and hide. Alexander Cordana, it is now your turn.
I'm just going to cast a firebolt at it.
Roll to hit, please.
Certainly, that is a 18 to hit.
An 18 to hit. That hits.
Excellent, and that is 2 points of damage.
2 points of damage. Excellent. Okay. Well, at this point, Rokan's hiding. El Dalmador's hiding. Vespera's not engaged. Alcas, what are you doing? You're in melee combat with it.
I ran 30 feet away.
So you're 30 feet away. Alexander, how far away from it are you?
I'm back where we started before we even left there, made this plan.
Right, so you're like
Where we
60,
made this plan.
like 60 feet away right now. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's going to go charging for Alcas. It moves at 40 feet per turn.
And Booming Blade comes into effect because it's moving.
Booming Blade, so that gets a Dex save or a Wisdom save? Or what?
No, I will actually read that up for you. Brandish the weapon, blah blah, and then becomes sheathed in booming energy until starting next turn. If the target willingly moves 5 feet or more before then, the target takes 1d8 thunder damage and the spell ends.
Okay, roll me a d8 thunder damage, please.
Oop, hold on. How do I do that? Just roll a d8, that's right. 1d8, roll. 3.
Okay, 3 points of thunder damage occur as the owlbear charges towards you. Alcas with its beak. It rolls a 12 to hit.
Does not hit.
That's a miss. And claws, it rolls another 12 to hit. Another miss.
Again, does not hit.
Okay, so Alcas, it's kind of trying to back you up into a tree at you right now. It is your turn, Alcas.
So as it comes running at me, I deflect off the claws with a shield and then go for a strike with my elven longsword.
Go for a strike with your elven longsword.
For a
Roll
23 to hit.
23 to hit, that's a hit.
4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. Okay, it roars. Vespera, are you maintaining the same pattern?
Yeah, I'm going to get some distance.
Sorry.
though.
Sorry, I
Alcas.
disengage bonus action and then run another 30 feet.
I'm sorry. Okay, so bonus action, move another 30 feet. Okay, cool. Alright, so you're now 30 feet again away from it, right? Okay, El Dalmador Vespera, sorry.
So I was, I'm going to get out of there myself.
Yep.
Hop on my horse. I'll keep an eye on Theo and make sure she's still trying to give everyone a chance to leave, though.
Okay. Very good. El Dalmador, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm getting the hell out of Dodge. with
Okay,
like the others.
So you're moving back to the horses, basically.
Yeah. Can I actually, because I'm not in any melee range, can I dash over to the horses?
Of course, yep, for sure. You can make a 60-foot dash to the horses. Very good. Rokan, you're sneaking around the side back to the horses as well. Okay, Alexander Cordana.
I cast another firebolt at it.
Roll to hit.
It is a flaccid 20.
Okay, roll your damage, please.
It is 4 points of damage.
Alexander Cordana, how do you kill the owlbear?
This black ball of fire just shoots out of my hand, and you see it like flying at like super speed and just hits it like right in the chest, and it just shoots a hole straight through the chest, and you just see like the snow on the other side.
Wow. Okay, and the owlbear collapses, making a terrible roar.
Aldalmador puts his hand over Vespera's eyes.
Well, I'm far from you, and
Okay. You
I'm
see
on my
it.
horse.
You see it all then.
Okay, cool. So, what do you guys do now? You now have the body, or
We
what's
piss off
left of
back to
it.
Dagdagiel and heal up.
All right.
We check the body that the owlbear was feasting on first.
All right. Well, it is
You
indeed.
know the reason why we came here.
It is indeed the corpse of the one you came for.
How badly
Ulana, I think.
mangled.
And so, thusly, you ride back to Dagdagiel with your treasures and such like. As you go through
Rokan's not happy.
as you go through the city of the dead, you see another parade of people moving through, a bunch of worshippers and mourners. Several bodies this time, 3 of them children apparently, small coffins. And you go past them, and you know some of them acknowledge you more or less, but nothing too major.
Any recognizable house sigil or anything?
House Rantalon. And so, thusly, in an order of about 2 days, you finally get back to Dagdagiel.
Is it possible to have attuned to the orb during that time?
Sure. Okay.
Through long rests, probably.
Yes.
Yes, long rest. Come here, long rest.
Yeah, long rest. Nice.
Yes,
Okay. Well,
I need it.
the thing about the orb is when you sit down to attune to it, you begin attuning to it, and after a few minutes of attuning to it, you begin to get the sensation that something's watching you.
Hello?
You see this
Yourself.
flash of this big eye in your vision, like somebody in close-up.
What? Who are you?
The question is, who are you?
Oh, I am well aware of who I am.
Yes, but I would like to know. What you
So-
have is not yours. It does not belong to you.
Find its keepers, lose its weepers, is what I've been told to say by Alkis.
I see. Well, to enjoy then.
I'm gonna cover it up. I didn't like that. Apparently,
You
that's not Drazan. That's an eyeball and
Wait.
a whispery voice, and I don't like it.
After hearing that, Dumbledore's ears prick up. Wait, you did I? You saw I?
Yes.
Oh, no, not good, not good, not good. I would not listen to that ball.
Okay. When we find a chasm, I'm going to just.
You're going to throw the ball into the chasm, are you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys see her take out this ball, this... Yeah.
Spira, I'm sure we could sell that back in the city for a ton of money.
I nudge my horse over to
We're
her
late
and
for that.
push the orb.
Anybody that wants to
No,
try
you
and stop
don't.
the orb is going to need to make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
Wait, can I use my action to stop Alex from trying to touch the orb?
You're going to try and intercept Alex. Alex is trying to grab the orb. Alcas,
No.
were you trying to catch the orb too, or not? Just Alex. Okay,
I was
Alex.
just saying it wasn't a good idea to throw it away for no real reason.
Alex, you can make a saving throw. Dexterity.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a 4.
Okay. Well, the orb is gone into the chasm. You hear it
riddance.
bounce
That's-
and smash.
That's what I was wanting to do.
I hop back on my horse.
Sound comes from the chasm below.
Yes, we should leave now, quickly.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
we
definitely,
need to
yes.
long rest.
A warm breeze rolls past you from behind, and you hear this voice. You freed me.
Okay, well that was definitely the great Hellcats that freed you. Don't forget it.
What? What on earth?
I don't know, but
If it's any constellation, Vespera, I had the same encounter a while ago. As soon as you said I, that's why I was like, don't touch it.
So, like the one that Jazan has.
It's
That's
not
the one
like,
that you had
it's
and saw the eye with, right? So.
Yeah.
oh, it sounds
Are
like we
there
can go
two-
free someone else.
Two of them? Okay, great. Let's go back to Jazan and ask to free the other spiritual portion
how
of
many
that.
orbs have you come across now?
Two?
2.
Right. And
Now,
so
the first one was in the tent, which is what I picked up and saw the eye.
right.
And now the sparrows picked up the second one and saw the. I'm guessing the same eye.
Right.
It's
So
the
what,
only eye we sort of.
and what did you do with the first crystal?
I gave it to Jazan.
You gave it to Jazan. Okay.
I was going to have a chat with him, but I was late for the next session.
Whoops. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so, well, you get back to the city, and you are going to go and see Drazan with the orb. is
We're
that
gonna
right?
long rest
We're
first.
going to long rest
Uh,
first?
I think that goes without saying.
As soon as we get to the city, Alcas is going to take the body of Urania
Yeah.
to the temple of Kalinvor
Okay.
and ask them to start tell them who it is, that it is a member of the Kaelrin family, and can they start preparing it for burial.
Very good. Okay. They do that. I'll give you
Mhm.
inspiration for that.
I will go with him.
You don't get inspiration for tagging along.
No, I don't want. I don't
Um,
want inspiration.
You don't want
Yeah.
inspiration, I see.
No,
I'll never
not
give
for
you
doing
inspiration.
something like that. I just want to go with him.
That's it then. No more inspiration for you, motherfucker.
But as they get back to the city, Alcas kind of gestures to the body and says, I will deal with this and make sure that proper arrangements are made. You go do your thing, and I'll meet you back at House Kaelrin.
Well, Dumbledore is absolutely suffering on 1 HP, so he attempts to find a place to meditate.
Okay. Where is he going to try and meditate?
Wherever the others that want to have a sleep will be.
Where are you
I
guys
need
going to
to-
go? Are you going to go back to House Kaelrin? I mean, what's going on?
I do, and I've gone back to my room.
Okay, and are they invited back to your room?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Then I will follow Alexander to his room.
Okay, so you're going to have a long rest at the room.
Yeah.
Alexander, are you doing the same thing? Anybody else doing that?
I'm going to be resting with the druids.
Okay, so you hang out with the druids for a long rest.
There might be someone there that could help me learn how to be a life cleric.
Among the druids? The wildfire druids?
Well, I don't imagine it's just all druids. I imagine there will also be rangers. I imagine there will also be clerics, because druid clerics are very... It's a good combination.
Mm-hmm.
There could be one that is specifically there as a healer to us, a life cleric specific person. We're like a community rather than just all druids.
Right. Right.
It's a druidic clan, not a clan of druids.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good way of putting it.
So this cleric, wouldn't they be a nature cleric though?
Well, with our druid circle, we are more about life and rebirth, because the one that we celebrate is the Phoenix. I've written out a story about a very small one that you could read after this session. I even made sabbats, sorry. like Beltane, etc.
Yeah, I know what those are.
Yeah. So I made those for my clan, for the circle.
Well, I hope they line up with the ones that for Sidaria then.
Potentially.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so all right, so we probably need to talk more about this between sessions, I think. Clerics, druiding, multiclassing, etc. Okay, so you're hanging out with the druid clan. Everybody else, back to the house, back to the room.
Elkas
Actually,
is going to. I'll talk with you between sessions regarding this, but Elkas is going to swing by the item appraiser that we went to early on.
Right. Yep.
And get him to take a look at his sword.
Okay, at his own sword.
His own sword, because while he was fighting the wraiths in the forest a while back,
right,
he noticed that magical weapons were doing more damage to these things than his sword was as well.
Right. I see.
But as I say, I'll talk with you more about that between
sessions. Okay, cool. Rokan, were you going to say something?
Rokan's gonna go back to make his original camp outside the city, just to be with nature for a while.
Okay, cool.
Because he's, he just needs to get back to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So nobody wants to get paid, basically, is what I'm hearing.
I think everyone needs a break first.
Elkas
and then we will go
back to chase up the funding, but he's just making a few stops first.
I head up to Reagan's room.
All right, Alexander.
Yeah, I'm with Alex, so I'll follow it as well.
All right, so Alexander and Aldelmador turn up at Reagan's chambers, and one of the servants opens the door and allows you to come in, and he clears his throat as he looks up. Alexander and Aldelmador.
Hello, brother. How are you?
What mean you by this?
Nah, nothing. I just have a quick and then I go. We've completed the job.
Completed the job. Evidence?
That is a good question. There is evidence. We did collect ahead of the
body.
Lord's body.
I see. So what is it that you're expecting me to tell Lord Kaelrin in the Magaron?
That we've got his family member back and they can have a proper burial.
I see. And are you going to tell me the story of what happened?
That is a long one, and I think it needs to be over a large mug of ale.
I see. Well, I have nothing but time.
Well, what do you want to know, my lord?
Anything interesting happen?
Well, you could say that. Magical towers, wizards, orbs, owlbears. Where do you want me to start?
I would start at the beginning if I were you. where every good report begins.
Okay. Well, we left your company as was preceded and made our way towards the tower, finding ourselves in a valley surrounded by immense winds and roads on either side. And we fought a couple of wolves and made our way towards the tower after having a rest. Once we came up, once we came up after our rest, we found these stones that, once looked upon, magically contained a what do you say, like another sort of place beyond it. So, of course, we stepped through, and
Of course
lo
you
and
did.
behold,
That's what any sensible person would do, no doubt.
yes, there was a bit of confusion at first, but we all decided to step through nonetheless. And as soon as we stepped through, we were all hit with different afflictions, mental afflictions. And the tower was ahead of us. We were fighting skeletons in front of us in the tower. Anyway, we get through that and we go inside the tower. Half of us go upstairs, half of us go downstairs.
Yes.
So, as far as I'm aware, because I was upstairs, there was a bit of a complication in the lower department, which made Elkas and... Was it Vespera's character that went down with him? I believe it was, yeah. So Elkas and Vespera quickly running up to us where we fought like horde after horde of zombies, barricading this door either side. It was absolutely mental, while Mr. Alex here was doing nothing, attuning to a wand he found, and we managed to defeat the zombies. And then I heard some noises upstairs, so we barged through the door, and there's two Barachiel Wizards, one sitting next to an orb and one that ran into the other room. We managed to somehow get rid of the first wizard and then the second wizard, and we come across this elf-like person trapped in a cage. We set her free, and she does whatever she does, and we exit the tower. We leave her at the bottom floor. We didn't feel wise following her, so we left the tower. And that is when we found that we went back and found the trail towards the body, and lo and behold, had to fight an owlbear to get the remains. And
so you left the body to go to the tower.
no, we thought you told
We
yes
we
and no. Yes and
We
no.
fought the body before, came back, and then you told us to go to the tower.
Why didn't you bring the body back the first time?
We were unaware.
Unaware of
Of
what?
the
That House Caelrin would want their dead?
Well, if you have seen the stuff that we've been fighting, even yourself, my lord, would have a bit of a think.
Would I?
Wouldn't you?
Perhaps. Perhaps.
Yes, we left the body at the beginning, which I will admit is probably not the best choice, but we did end up doing not just one task, but both tasks. Finding out what this tower was.
And what is the tower?
What was inside it.
What is this tower?
Well, it was magic. As soon as we left, we turned around and it just vanished.
So it's a magic tower.
Yes.
You found a magic tower.
The shadow fell.
We found a magic tower. Alexander can even admit that.
And can you find it again?
I'm sure we can try.
If I was to send you back there to clear it out? I mean, surely the Barachiel Envoy, you say they were there, they must have had supplies, notes, some sort of information, something we could learn from them.
our goal was just to get out alive, so we could get this information eventually.
And as far as I'm aware, the main task of all was retrieving the body. Like, yes, it is true. There could have been information that could have been of use. But
you ignored that in order to chase a corpse that was already rotten and defaced and defouled by an owlbear because you hadn't gotten it the first time.
well, you can blame him and his magic.
You can
stuff.
shut up. I'm not listening to your remarks any further. Blaming him, blaming blah, blah, blah. I should dismiss you all.
I see him cough and I go grab him a drink.
Ah. Why don't you do the logical things?
I just stopped talking and just whispered to myself, mortals.
What?
You're mortal too, don't you?
Yes, I am.
You're on one
am
health.
mortal,
You're
but I
very
live
mortal
longer.
at the moment.
Yes,
Where
but
are
I
your
live longer.
companions now?
Alex, go. He doesn't want to talk to me no more.
That I do not know.
I see. So they will tell me the same story that you've told me then when I eventually get to speak with them.
Yes.
I see. And how much are we paying these buffoons?
I do not know.
You don't
Reagan,
know
how much are they
much.
paying? Yes.
Does anybody keep track of anything in your team? Alcast puts his hand up.
I believe one person does, but they're not that reliable.
He stands up and he walks over to you and he slaps you across the face. He says, You will keep responsibility for this. You work for House Kaelrin. It is through you that they have come.
Can I get him to roll a wisdom saving check while I cast charm on him with the staff?
Oh, really? You're going to start
Yeah.
that shit with him?
Why not? Let's go.
And so the alliance with House Kaelrin came to a swift close.
Well done, everyone. Good
And
work.
it's all because Russell gave him a stick.
Natural fucking 20, motherfucker.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yep, cool.
Okay, so and he
Oh,
looks
go
at
on,
you.
you rolled. You
He looks at you and he looks at the
20 to
staff
try and be charmed.
and he looks back at you, knowing what you've just done. Alexander, that might be the last straw. Pack your things. He walks out and starts going up the stairs.
I run to my room.
Before that, El Dumbledore just says in Elvish because he doesn't know if Reagan is still within earshot. Well, bloody done, you fool.
Okay. All right. So you go back to your room, Alexander. Okay. Cool.
I'll just be near the window like I normally am when I'm
Okay.
in Alex's room.
All right. Fair enough. Well, I might have to wrap us up there, I think.
Cool. So we can long
Yeah.
rest.
So you can long rest. You can fix your levels up. We can have a chat about clerics and other stuff and bloody blah.
You don't have to worry about
So
me.
we're finishing
I
early?
don't know. Oh yeah, we started late, didn't we?
Well, technically we started late, but I didn't start late. I've been here all day. So yeah.
That is fair. Yeah.
So yes, thank you guys. I'm gonna see you soon, and we will catch up. And I hope you
Okay, thank
enjoy
you.
your new levels. Bye.
Yes.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Okay, I might rate somebody actually while we're here.
Yeah.
Do. Bye.
Bye, Barry.
Bye, Mary.
See you,
See you
Barry. Thank you for
soon.
playing. We will catch up soon.
Definitely see you soon.
Who we gonna
See ya.
raid?
Russell, I'll flick you a
Yes.
message about a couple of things as well.
Okay, cool.
Ditto. Goodbye.
See you. Have a good night. We're
See ya.
raiding any second now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Raid. Done.
Done. Okay, bye-bye.
See you guys. Bye.
See ya.